Hello, 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 Leos, my big roaring lions. How you guys doing? I'm Patty, and I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot. If it's your first time, I also do intuitive coaching and life balance coaching, as well as health coaching. So I hope you enjoy this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the energies for the week of the 21st through the 27th. So we're going to go for the 21st to the 27th. Remember that Mars is actually in retrograde. It's a tough one. And then we have the new moon that just came in on the 17th. So let's see what kind of energies they have for Leo. Definitely. All right. And hope you guys are doing good out there. Woo, 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 woo. Ah, one ring circus. Woohoo. Sometimes those are better than 3-ring, right? So that's the energy first out. And what that really means is, you just sort of think you're on your own, or maybe you're on your own, but you think that there's nobody there to help you out. You're sort of stuck. But that's not necessarily the case. There's always somebody there, especially if you believe in spirit. There is somebody there that is always there to help you. And there are ancestors and everybody. If you can feel their energies, they're there to help. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. Already. Okay. So we've also got the next one out. Oh my gosh. Who did I just do? Aries. Aries just had this one. Really, really weird. Slow and steady. So 1-ring circus, slow and steady, and deep freeze. So what are you guys thinking about? Something you're sort of stuck, or you're not moving, or you're like, not sure about this. Deep freeze is actually, you would think that the lion is actually dead. He's not. He's just sort of in a stagnant stage, sort of like the Aries had the dry desert. So basically, this is something that we'll come thawing out. We'll move forward. We'll do that. But right at this time, you are by yourself thinking about something. And you're just going to have to know that it's going to come. It's just not going to come as fast as you want it to. So, okay, thank you. So somebody's liking somebody or wants to go a relationship to go faster than what it is. Don't manipulate it too, because then it doesn't work out. The divine will let you know as far as the relationship. And that could be a friendship, wanting to go into a relationship, or maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a relationship that's ending, that they're not quite sure that they want it to end, but it's just like they're not quite. They're just tired. They're just tired. So it's like, okay, they don't know how to figure it out. So they're like, okay, I just don't know. I don't have the capability mentally to figure it out. And if it's a guy, they don't have the emotions that women do to figure it out. If that's somebody leaving, I feel like there's an energy there of that. But this is just like the Aries, it's a time for thinking. This is a time for thinking, which is Mars retrograde anyway. So first card out is I'm having brain farts today, is the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords is actually normally up would be, you're getting your rest, you're taking care of yourself and everything like that. It didn't. It came in reverse. So it's mindful. And this is about self-assessment, self-awareness, that kind of thing. Somebody's not getting the rest that they need. They're overworking themselves. Their balance is completely off. They're tired. They're exhausted. They're getting grouchy. You know that the grouchiness is part of Mars, or they're getting agitated really early. Could be women's hormones. No, just joking. It's Mars. I mean, I'm older. You should see me some days. Woo woo. But this is all about you're not taking care of yourself physically. So we've got the Ace of Cups next out, and that is actually for love and peace and offering. So there is somebody's got something going on there. Like I had said, it's there, but do not push it any faster than what it should go. Because if you do, then you can, but then you're not going to be happy with the results. You're actually doing this to better your life, to make your life better, to grow better with somebody. And if you're doing it with somebody, you want that relationship to flourish. All right. But the One Ring Circus, I'd sort of like to get some clarification on that as far as what is it that you're having to feel like you're doing it all alone. If you can do some clarifying on that. Okay. Oh, Ace of Swords. Wow. What you got going on over there, Leos? You've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So when you're looking at the Ace of Swords, sorry, I'm looking at something. My phone. Sorry about that. So the Ace of Swords is about a mind. It has to do with your mind, the desires of the mind. And then the Cups is the desires of the heart. So there's some, with the Mars in retrograde, there's a lot of communication going on. There's a lot of truth being told. There's a lot of coming together with truth and with honesty and that kind of thing. And this actually looks like it is a good thing for you. That's what you're questioning. Okay, so this came in upside down. So yeah, this is something that you are working on. This is something that you definitely do want. So you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is, again, you're looking, thank you. So this is, if it's a relationship, it could be work. It could be work or something to do with money or your future kind of thing. But in this offering of this relationship, there has to be more of a reality check, more of you're standing over the whole thing, watching it and seeing what it's sort of like taking in all the work that you have done, all the assets. It's like, wow, I did a good job, yes, pat myself on the back kind of thing. All that sweat, energy, love, everything that went into it. It could be a relationship. So a relationship is an asset if you are both on the same page. And the Judgment card came in reverse. So this is something that is actually not ending. This is something that actually is going to keep moving forward for you. So that's a good thing. That's if you want, and if you start taking care of yourself. Because if you don't start taking care of yourself, then things can actually happen. And then thing is, people don't realize that if they don't take care of themselves, or that anything that they do affects either somebody around you or even further out. So if I don't take care of myself and I get sick, then it'll affect my family, but it'll also affect my work, and it'll affect maybe the company, depending on who I'm working for. So again, and we tend to not take care of ourselves out of low self-love, low self-worth, and also selfishness. I hate to say that, but we do. And I know somebody said, well, it costs a lot of money to take care of yourself. Yes, it does. But you know what? You do a little bit by a little bit by a little bit. Baby steps. Maybe you need to learn how to eat better. Maybe you just need to get out and walk. Maybe you need to go to bed earlier. These are things that don't cost you money. So there's things that you could do. So no excuses. I heard somebody make an excuse out there. It's like, yeah, but. Too funny. Too funny. I crack myself up. All right. I've been coaching too much, I guess. So that whatever this is for you, this offering of love, peace, this offering of truth, don't be afraid of it. Let it go slow and steady, just like it said. Let it take its time. Don't rush it. Whatever this is. Now, we got the Pentacles in here too. So this could be something for your career, your path, or you could be also for school. If you're in school, this is something that you're actually overlooking and seeing. You're assessing it. And, you're assessing it. So that's a good thing. We always have to step back and, occasionally assess everything that we are going through. Because if we don't, how do we grow? How do we grow? Every company, every famous company, every successful company, anything, any entertainment, movies, they got to step back and assess, is this working? Are we going to cut this out? Are we going to, and that's what you're doing right now. What are you going to cut out and leave in? What are you going to cut out and leave in? Because you definitely have to get on track here. You're off a little bit. All right. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy today. Our fires are all squished down though, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Not taking and you're losing sleep, and you're not taking care of yourself. You're having bad dreams. I can feel you tossing and turning in your sleep. It's like, oh my gosh, it's only 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 10, and I'm awake, and I'm like, I don't want to get up yet. That kind of thing. So you need to, and that's only coming from too much thought process. Let it go with the flow. Go with the flow. Oh my gosh, you showed up again. So in the Aries, this showed up as well. So the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, we've got some kerfuffle. We've got a little conflict going on, basically. And somebody's not trusting their side that, how do I put this? You're not trusting your gut instincts, and you're letting things get in the way. So you cannot see the reality of what is going on. So somebody's seeing the wrong side. Somebody's seeing the fantasy side and not the reality side. And that is what is sort of this is a different energy for somebody, because there's somebody that's actually, fearful of allowing something to move forward in a slow manner. This other energy of another person, this person actually, I think these energies all go together. I'm going to retract that and say that these are the energies that all go together. So somebody is actually not believing somebody, not believing the red flags, always questioning somebody. And even though that person might be telling the truth and doing everything, you're dividing that relationship, and you're going to end it by the way that you keep reacting and pushing that they're not telling the truth when they actually are. That's where this is. I don't know who that's for. And it's okay, thank you. You're creating your own nightmare is what they said. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, because I'm sure it's not funny to you. But you're creating your own nightmare. So maybe step back. Sort of like when we tell people they're a drama queen kind of thing. I'm not saying that whoever this is a drama queen, but you're creating your own problems. Relax, step back, take it easy, go slow and steady. Maybe look at where this is coming from for you. If you're not believing them and they are telling the truth, maybe this is something that is in you that needs to step back and work on. I know I used to be there. I used to say, you know what, I don't trust you. I'm going to analyze you to death until you leave, because I was the one pushing them away. I am not going to trust you, even if you're telling me the truth, because I'm going to dig and dig and dig and dig until I find one little thing, even though the rest of it was all true, that one little thing I'm going to focus on. That's this energy for a Leo. Not good. Not good. Yeah. It's sort of like, poor guys, it's like, gosh, I do so many good things. I try to do so many good things, and I messed up just once. And she focuses in on that. She always focuses in on the one little thing that I screwed up on, but she doesn't see all the big stuff that I do. All the things I do. And that's sad. It's really sad because then you focus in on the low energies, low vibrations, low, all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's for somebody else. So we got like 3 different energies going on here. Yeah. That's what it's going to end up in if you keep analyzing, you keep picking, you keep nagging, you keep not believing and not trusting and not moving forward with that again. So that this is you're either going to create your own nightmare or you are going to create a solution to fix it. So on the 3 of Swords, basically what that is, and that could be thank you. So somebody's looking at the romantic fantasy of a relationship, and that's not what a relationship is really like. That's the movies. So somebody's looking at the romantic part of it. Oh, he brings me flowers. He does this. Or, you know what? She dresses up all nice for me. She wears this nice outfit and, blah, 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 whatever it is. And then, it goes on more and more. And, that's why dating really should take longer than just, a couple of months or even sleeping with them should take more than, especially with all the diseases out there, more than that, because everybody's on their best behavior for at least 6 months, and that's a great act for most people. Me, I'm too old for that game. Here's what you get, this is what you got, and where you like it, okay, great, let's go, and if not, then see ya, hasta la vista. So there is a Page of Pentacles. And then you keep getting these offers, these messages and offers and kind of thing. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So look at these offers that are coming about. Okay, so Page of Pentacles is something new, something refreshing, something young, something to do with your finances, something to do with money or your career or your future or material. Maybe you're getting a house, maybe, that kind of thing. So, but you have such beautiful offers there. So who's messing it up? Who's messing it up out there? Stop over analyzing. Stop picking. Stop nitpicking, because the Knight comes in, he's bringing a message. He's wanting love. He's wanting to move forward, and he's very confident in moving forward. Or it could be a female Knight. I don't know too many female Knights, but they wanted to move forward. They want to keep it going. They want that. And you have the opportunity to change your thinking process, to manifest it, to turn around. So I don't know who that's for. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was telling them. Oh my goodness, seriously? Okay. Remember we had Judgment in reverse, right? So it wasn't going to end. Okay, now that's for one energy. That's not for everybody's energy. The person that actually is going to take care of themselves, the person that actually is going to think about their thought process, their heart, maybe start changing things a little bit. It's not going to end for you. But this is a time for you to think about it. But then, boom, we have death. Death. Couple cards down. So we have 2 different ways this can turn out. It can turn out very beautiful, but whoever this is for, they got to change. If they're not going to change, you might as well just call it quits now. I'm just saying, because if it's working, how's it working for you? You know that old saying, how's that working for you? If it's not, then you need to change it. And that's why the Emperor came up. Because the Emperor, the last card out, is wisdom. Where does wisdom come from? Well, you can either get wisdom from Earth, which is all about circumstantial, and you're going to think about all this, and you're going to go back to all your earthly garbage, or your wisdom can come from Spirit Divine, listening to your heart, slowing it down, taking your time, listening to what the divine has to tell you. You're not a one-ring circus, because he's always there, or your universe or whoever you believe in is always there. But the thing is, the wisdom is to slow down, trust in the divine, because the divine is about love and truth. If it's of love, if it's of truth, keep moving forward. If it's not, step back and maybe see what's going on. Also, too, you've got to change. If you're not thinking and walking in love and truth, what the emperor is, he's very confident in himself. He is very old wisdom. He is very authoritative and believes and confident in moving forward, just like the knight. And the knight's bringing you a message. The knight is bringing you wisdom. So you really have to take pride in that. And I know this is a lot in here because there's like 3 different energies going on. I'm not sure what resonates with you or if it does. But the thing is, for this next week, really search deep in soul, your spirit, for that wisdom. And if it doesn't feel right, that's the spirit telling you it's not right. Don't do it. I'm trying to make everything good and better for you. I'm also trying to give you everything you desire. You want love, you want peace, you want honesty, you want truth. Oh my gosh, my ears are burning. You want all that. So you got to sort of listen to that. And it's to take time to do that. So slow down, smell the roses, smell the coffee, that kind of thing. All right. So Leos, that was your reading. Woohoo! So if you haven't subscribed or shared or liked, please do so if you could. Again, these are live, so you can come on and ask a question or say hello. Tell me where you're from. I would love that. And if you do subscribe, which we would love that because we're growing, me, myself, and I. Not am growing. But the thing is that if you hit the bell, you'll know when I'm on live, and I would hope that you would come on live and say hello. I also do spiritual and empath videos, and those sometimes are live as well, and you can always come on and ask questions for those too. So until the 28th, I will see you then. All right, thank you, Leos. Take care.